Now, for round one, what do you think is Pakistan's biggest problem? Whatever pops in your mind. Okay, great answers. So this computer is basically able to read your minds. I know you won't believe it, just like you won't believe Pakistanis are ranked as the fourth most smartest nation of the world. Well, with that problem still in your mind, think of the root causes. Come on, keep going. So you see, root causes are able to declutter the bigger problem. You're down to only a few. Now, for the final task, I'll ask you a question. What exactly are we lacking that contributes to the behaviors? Wait, don't say it out loud. Just keep it in your minds. Now, here comes the moment of truth. Is this what you all were thinking? A considerable amount of people did say yes. And why wouldn't they? Why is it that the poor are getting poorer day by day? Why is it that the rule of law applies to the poor only? Why is it that animals are being killed mercilessly each day? Why is it that corruption is rooting from every class, be it elite or poor? Why is it that money seems like the biggest problem, but each life we're losing doesn't? Now, you may answer to that indiscipline, unjust, mismanagement, selfishness, greediness, disharmony, unjust, disrespect, uncooperation, falsehood. But I would like to sum it as lack of moral values. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Pakistan's number one problem. Now, Abdullah will prove this to you. Over to you, Abdullah.
Pakistan was ranked 120 out of 180 on the corruption index in 2019. That shows how morally and financially corrupt our nation we still are. You may think of corruption as only a financial issue, but no, definitely not. It is in fact more of a moral issue than a financial. You take this as an example. What if a car driver injures a walker on the road? What will he do? Instead of adopting a positive approach and facing the situation on site, he tries to run away, leaving behind the injured person alone to die from the lack of medical help and blood loss. That just shows we have stooped to such low level of both morality and humanity. Now, our survey took about 18 months ago for the collection of data and opinion from 20,000 common people in Pakistan by the International Anti-Graft Rights Group. The survey revealed that, surprisingly, 7 out of every 10 people who had to deal with either the police or the court had to bribe them. That means 70% of the people dealing with the justice system have to pay a bribe just to process their cases because people are so quick to change their moral values, depending on which rule means more cash for them instead of others. And that is what our nation's biggest dilemma. Now, Mr. Rahimullah will explain you why we lack these moral values in our country. Over to you, Rahim.
Take this analogy as an example. Panadol is voted as the most used medicine for various health issues. This painkiller only takes away the symptoms and leaves the actual problem uncured, and the problem almost certain returns. Just like this, such a massive issue of Pakistan needs to a proper treatment, and this will only be possible through root cause analysis. We need to understand 1. Why is there lack of moral values? And 2. What might be the factors supporting this issue? Institution of family is seen to have the biggest impact on an individual's personality. Majority of Pakistanis household lack educating children on moral values. Children are kept away of understanding what's right and wrong. Parents overlook the fact that their children are involved in observational learning till they gain the ability to judge what's right and what's wrong. Moreover, parents take educational institute as a platform where their children might gain moral values. because teaching moral values is not their priority. Sadly, these educational institutes do not take such responsibilities. Now, don't tell me you guys, you have never ever heard your parents said that. Is this what you have learned in school? For your ill behavior, I tried my best to translate it to you guys. However, you may still go to your parents and ask for the practical demonstration. Just kidding. Huh. We have monetized culture, materialistic and money-oriented approach is prevalent among us. Respect is given to those who are rich and to the people of high status. Law exists when a poor subject legal charges. However, moneymakers and power grabbers sustain above the law, and law implementation agencies fail. Again, moral values was never a priority. The severity level is that it is easier to commit a crime than standing by the law. Now, you see a car waiting at the traffic signal. However, one crosses the signal at a red light, you may say, so what? But you didn't see what happened next. Boom. That's how one violation can lead a destruction. Not to mention more than 12,000 vehicles are involved in road accidents every year. Finally, be a digital, social, or print media. We haven't focused on making our nation of good moral values. Our character have different criteria to make a hero or heroine. Take beauty as a leading standard. Again, moral values were never our priority. In conclusion, all the institutions that had to prioritize to teach moral values have failed to do so. Now I would like to call Mr. Farooq to come and continue with the solution.
Educating moral values should be a part of curriculum in all educational institutes. This is the curriculum of a student in grade 3. Nowhere can any book be found on constructing and educating moral values. Curriculum should add teaching on empathy, humanity, spirit of coexistence, and respect. Code of conduct in all workplace should include moral values as a priority. Why don't we get to see a character with commendable moral values? Seriously, think about it. An engineer changing the outlook of the world, but no. We fail to add societal spice here. How can we forget how significant were Shahzad Roy's accomplishment in delivering moral educational through engaging books? Let every workplace, every institution normalize teaching moral values once and for all. I would like to welcome Kashafudullah once again.
Everybody, just grab a piece of paper wherever it is, just quickly do it. Okay. Now, you need to draw a line where you think how much lack of moral values are most responsible for the devastating conditions of Pakistan. Is everyone done? I'm going to wait for a few seconds. Now, a little de-stressing activity, but please be neat. Tear off the bigger part and hold the narrow strip in front of you. Do you all see it? I and I is our missing part. Moral values, without them being practiced at an individual level, has no significance. And also, you could stick this piece of paper to your wall, reminding yourself each day that I am important and I can make all the difference in the world. And with that, I'd like to conclude my presentation. Thank you all for watching and being a part.